Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the stream. First things that we're actually going to be doing is actually to be working on this. Holy shit, how many fucking words have I been adding? Holy shit. Alright, well, we're actually going to be pushing this now, finally, for once. I just need to go through what this has actually happened. Um, Let's see, what have I actually done? Paging. Is this the actual good paging API that I've made? Yes, so made a paging API. Actually, one thing that I always like is to have it like this. The main paging API. Okay, we really quickly need to change that. That's under settings. No, wait, that's not on settings UI. That is on the settings JSON. Down here somewhere. Excluded. Let me see. What was that? Scoot glop. You. No. I don't want that. Get commit message. What language are you? You are language git commit. Git commit. Okay, could you? Made an API for paging. Let's see. VFS is done. VFS and FAT32 is done. Got some. Got some more info from the boot loader. That's what I did there, and also updated the VGA driver in the libs. Libs. Lib folder. Exit. Synchronize. Go. Yes, that's what we're. That's right now done. And today we're going to actually print text using a font, hopefully. And if we don't, yeah. Let me see. I don't need you anymore. I'm actually just going to had that. Good morning. I need that. Requirements, project state, license, makefile. Everything else is good enough, I think. I hope. Why are you grayed out? Why is the whole video folder grayed out? That's because of you. You are ignore. Well, fuck you then also. We just wanna do exclude language ignore. Now there's nothing else I need to actually get, right? I need to exclude. Hope not. Yeah. 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 Okay, yeah, so today we're actually going to be actually printing text using a font. Why are we going to be doing that today and not the last 15 times or however long it's been? Well, that's a simple fucking answer to that question. It hasn't worked. Now, the way that everything works, I should probably actually really go into how everything works first of all. And then I can complain. Only then I can begin to complain. Even though I very much want to complain now, but yep. So, actually, wait a minute. Two things. Is it as simple as a matter? No, because you are two things. You are in the dot font section. You shouldn't even be building. Be built. I need to really look at some things. Yeah. Font dot ro data instead. Let's try that. You came into ro data, which is correct. Then we can look at the kernel, or the main files, should we actually say. Now, there's some things going on real quick. Okay, let's do that real quick. So, we have some shit done. Actually, yeah, we have some shit done now, finally. The shit that we have done is this. You might ask, what the hell is all of that? This here, ladies and gentlemen, is a way to, here, we open a file in the AHCI device called text.txt in the root directory, by the way. Then we allocate, then we read from that file into the buffer 512 times. Then we close it. Then we do it again. Open up the file, read it into the buffer, and close it. Then we do a hex dump. And now we're going to be doing a test to check if this works. Like, if it doesn't work, then I'm actually going to be throwing someone's head out the window. A page fault. A goddamn fucking page fault. Does that look like a H? Oh no. It wasn't present, it was a write. So it was whilst we were trying to actually write to the frame buffer. Don't we have the frame buffer covered? I should have the frame buffer covered. That's why. Lost 24 times. That's one. Map page. Next. Address. That is this moved over where? Over here 22 times. Then we can we could also just rename this to be just address. Just count the whole thing in. Do this. They get that one. That. -1 for all the flags. And we just simply need to actually mark the pages as being used. And that should be it. It's because this one needs to be done first. Yeah, okay. Let's see if we get a... what? Why have I set the page? Not the page, but that thing. The thing. That was VSA mode 207.77. Alright. What do we have up here? 207.7 down. E mode. What? Oh, I don't give the frame buffer here. No, I don't. Ah. That is of course not very good. Yep, that is not very good. VSA mode there with a pointer, where this pointer needs to look at the frame buffer. Wait, what? What did I do? -H instead? Nope. Okay. Virtual address things. There. There. Now it should work. Thank you. And now this one over here somewhere. Up here somewhere. There. Yeah, FD0000, all that. All that good shit. Now, why am I getting a page fault here then? When I clearly do have calculator, the decimal, we should over 22 times over here. That is page 1012, right? Now the base of this should also be 1012. Both are literally 1012. And it's complaining about a page fault not existing. Huh? There's something fishy going on here. Also because I'm not even allocating the fullest amount I can. That probably also digs a little bit into it. This is not the one. This is the one. Maybe if we allocate the full amount, then it would probably... Wait, what? Page faults. They're still... What am I saying? Move over here. I'm saying virtual, there. Number of pages here. Number of pages, or page size is that. So the size plus the page size minus 1 divided by the page size. If we try to allocate all the pages here, alloc page percent x address, alloc page percent x there. Because it should all work. Yep, right there. And we are allocating everything within there. Here, we're saying if it's 0, then we'll do present and writable. What if I just outright say that we want present and also writable? Because there shouldn't be anything else that we should like write in there. We are updating it. We're doing that. Like, this is so fucking... Like, just... Yeah, a little bit, like, out of walls. Also, one thing that I realized is that we can just say from FB to FB and just whatever. Paging right there. Still, if we go up here again, we can see paging that address. This address, if we take a look at this one, just put in the 0 hex in thing here, and just split it apart. Can anyone see the similarities here? I don't think I can. Like, I don't think I can see the similarities between those two. Like, they are of course two completely different things. Paging get virtual address mapped to virtual slash physical get paging get physical, not gigabyte. And now if something is wrong here, if any one of those is 0, then that's 100% something wrong. Physical is 0. This is wrong. This is not good. Why is physical 0? Yes, I am mapping it physical to virtual. Oh, that paging that down. Get physical. We get the physical down. Then we get the page directory down. If it isn't there, there. Then have a fun module here. Page directory was not present with virtual since here I think you can see virtual address and page table was not present with let's see. Page table was not present. Okay. If this doesn't work, then there's something clearly wrong. Wait, yeah, it did work. We are paging. Correct. Everything is working. Oh wait, I didn't even realize that. We have a file. What the fuck is that? Just show. Right there. What the hell is that? That's a fucking file. I asked for an H. Didn't I? What did I ask for? I asked for an H. What? Okay. 2 seconds. Actually, something thinking about. We're thinking about real quick. What is the font? Yeah, that is an 8x16. Yeah, each character is 8 pixels by 16. Yeah. Python. What was that tool? That tool was on the scripts. Scripts.png tool there. We need the width, height, and number of characters. I think this was related to, yeah, so width, height, number of characters, 256. Path to that thing, that's fonts.ibm, all of that. An output file that is in scripts.kernel.font.asm. And nothing's changed. At least don't think so. Or then maybe like one more character. Apparently a lot of these also has changed. Nothing. Or was I wrong? Maybe like only 255? Yeah, so now it's all correct. Now it's all consistent. Now if I try to build it, we get again the file. Okay. Quick question. What if I have accidentally swapped these two around? Can't do that. Okay. That is good to know. What other things could be wrong with it? There can actually be a lot of things wrong with it. So in here, in main, if it isn't like this, the image format right there, which needs to be like this. We split it there. We create globals with, let's see, yeah, so with height, number of characters, little glyphs, there. Oh, but still, it is also 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait, wait. It's not telling me that this was the reasoning all along. Divided by 8, that's 32. Let me guess, is that also 32? 64. So now, let's say 32 by 64. We can't get anything. Okay. No, because we don't want the glyphs per row. Yeah, so this was correct. 8 by 16. That's for the font format. That's for each. That's the glyph format. So 8 by 16. 8 across, 16 down. Okay. When we extract it, we get the image. We get a size with a what is this size? Why is that under? What the hell is that? That's on the image.open. If I say image, that's image.image, enums, exits, beauty in it, a whole bunch of things. Open. Well, anyways, image dot. Don't even have a type to it. Normally, I always like do a type. Yeah, read only. I think formats. String or bytes path or IO of paths. I don't know what that means, but okay. Image dot image. What the hell did I do types again in fucking Python? Professional fucking Python writer right here. Don't let anyone question you otherwise. Why the hell do I assign a type to something? Right here, why do I do it like... And why the hell am I actually doing it? It is just colon thing there. Yeah. Oh. That's because it's image file dot image file. Why? Type image is not assignable. The type is literally a fucking image. The thing that you return here is an image file, and I can clearly see that. Returns. Ah! Okay. So we'll go back again and say image dot image. And go on here and to say that image the size is a triplet of an int and int. Okay, good to know. Point. What are we doing? Huh? A lambda of p if one if p is above the threshold. But what the hell is p? What the hell are you? You are an image point transform. Offset and scale. So p is not a pixel. What the hell are you saying here? And a literal... Why is that there? Python is weird. Man, Python is weird. Yeah, like this one only has offset scale. And that's it. We are lambdaing, we are making a lambda expression for and the mode equals 1. What about this? That's probably under image dot Image pointer, not handler, but a handler, yeah. What do we say here? Okay, that helped a lot. Maps this image threshold through a lookup table or function. Huh? Anyone who knows more about Python than I do, please help. Just help. PIL. Was it that? No, it was, yeah, PIL right here. Hello. Apparently. There's docs, I hope. Documentation. Aha. Right here. Aha. Okay. Now if I try to look at the image module that points, can you give me this? A lookup table containing 256 or there if mode is I and L. If self.mode is there and mode equals L. What is the mode? Mode is 1, so nope. Values per image. A function can be used instead. It should take a single argument. The function is called once for each possible pixel value, and the resulting table is applied to all of the bounds of the image. It may also be in one of these objects. Huh? Okay. Used as a mixing by point transform. Okay. But how do you, like, like, yeah, I know that you have a scale and offset, but do you have some data? Used with points for a single brand image with more than 8 bits. It represents affiliate transformation where the value is multiplied by scale and offset is added. Again, do you have a fucking... Do you have a way to like just do fucking... to just get the data in a clean and in a clean way? Transform to bytes. Huh. Return image as a bytes object. This method returns raw image data derived from Pillow's internal storage. Use save with a bytes IO parameter for in-memory data. What is my image? Mine is a fucking PNG. Wow, fuck. Returns the image converted by an X11 bitmap. Two things. What am I even doing with this? I'm saying get pixel. either way. So shouldn't I just be able to do this? And get pixel says either a float, the pixel value, if the image is a multi-layered image, it returns this method returns a triplet. A triplet. We want it to return x. Integer. Could do real. Nope. The data operator is not supported by a float tuple int dot 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 thing. Well, first of all, we can delete this now. Just need a way to, if there is a float, I think we can say then as a float, then we can say pixel float equals to pixel. Yes. There, I guess. Okay. Could not access local variable there where it is not value. I'm asking if it's a float. Let me just print format string. But can I just do this? I think so. 0. What is your type? Many people have asked me that. Uh, uh, to class. Shouldn't it then return? What? Wait. You're saying it's an int? What the hell is it? Or int, I guess, as float. Oh, so that's what int means. Elif pixel is int. Then we want to say Okay. This does not make any fucking sense, but Python has never fucking made any fucking sense ever. At least for me. Class there, and if I then do equals there, and ask this, but not access you. But you, Are you a tuple then? What the hell are you? You're a float or tuple, whatever that is. What does the doc say? Yeah. Get pixel. Returns a pixel value at a given position. Thank you. Returns the pixel value. Okay. If the image is multi-layer, is a multi-layered image, this method returns a tuple. Okay. How the hell should I choose a fucking tuple? How? Like, how should I do it? Like, we do that, and then even if we make it, even if we ask it if it's a tuple here, pixel is never now. Ah. Python type of how to get type. The type function is used to get the type of an object. Type of you. You are an int. Or int. Um, if pixel is integer, then you don't have anything to say other than to comply. Okay. So we can all see. Actually, let's just do this. It is an int. Fuck you. What the hell are you? What the hell are you? Nothing. Okay, fuck you. We know that you're a number. Class equals int. Okay. But what are you? You're 0. Why? Else? If it's just anything, is an int. Type there. there, format. It is an int. What the hell are you fucking talking about? I'm about to fucking turn British now. And make that fucking abstract thing because it's fucking not that. I'm about to fucking turn British soon. What if I just do will not access attribute float for class? Tell me. Look. So, okay, let's try this. If pixel is not a tuple. Aha. Huh? Let's say int dot dot dot. Is that? And then if it's not, then I'm already saying that it's not. Pixel tuple equals to pixel as if it was a, in fact, one of these. What functions do we then have out of this? We have count index. It is a tuple with there. Then if it is a float, it is a one of those. Doesn't even say what it is. Like, what should I get out of that? The pixel data gives out either a float or tuple, whatever that is. Let's try to type assign it to this, or of course none. Why not? If pixel, I don't need this. So if it is none, something fucked up. Pixel is none. So pixel is not none. That's good. But it's apparently also not a tuple or a float. Also, apparently, let's just try to do type pixel all ints. Literally all fucking ints. So are you is the if this one is an int, is an int. Is else. Pixel is else, pixel is there, pixel is there. I should probably also do elifs instead. And there, a tuple, pixel is else. Fuck me. Because I just need to do that. Do we need that? Are you? Please just tell me. Just wanna fucking know. Like, literally, I just wanna fucking know at this point. You're not none. You're not a tuple. You're not a fucking float. And you're not an int. What the hell? Because it sure as hell looks like an int or float for that matter also. But not a tuple or a float or none for that matter even. Size of string, subtract. If I just try to string, what the hell will it? Same fucking result. Pixel stir as type string equals to pixel dot string. And it's that. I don't fucking know why the fuck this doesn't work. Like literally. It seems to work down here just fine. Or somewhat fine at least. Yeah. Just that you are like that. If I define you down here, equals to none. So they exactly the same result. Wait, what? Yeah, just fix it. Please, yeah, just fixed it. Oh. Actually, wait. Yeah. Please. Please have made this into something. Something seems to be working. Even though I think all the bits are flipped, but what the hell is that? that kind of looks like... That kind of looks like... Actually, to get a real answer, actually, we need to invert it. If it's 0, then it's 1. And 0 is above there. Black equals to Z pixel. 1 if there. 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 Okay, now we don't have the inverse anymore. And now we also don't even have anything on it. Why did everything just turn into 0? Can I invert this? I hope I can invert this. What is byte? Byte is a literal. If it's 0, then 1. Okay, that means all are 1. Okay, so if it is 1, then it's all zeros. Okay, that controls that. Okay. And here 0 if, of course, also does that. If I flip these two, yes, squishy. Hey, we get the file back. Yay! File's back. Woo! But with the rounded corners, actually, it might actually be... Where's H? Capital H is this. It doesn't look like capital H. It could be an 8. Yeah, because there's 2 pixels there. And grows inwards. No, wait, what? Huh? It also can't be that. It also could be something with my video driver. Definitely. The way that I'm like... sit cell. That data, the glyph, self. Um, Let me actually port a function over. Xdump. This function here will do what it says pretty much. Let's give it the pointer of glyph. Let's write out 16 in X. Why not? Yeah. But only with 2s here. Yeah. Hex dump is already PGA hex dump. Wow. Very original name. The linker thinks so. I can disable QEMU again. Zeros until we reach an F0, F0, FC. Where in this? Okay, I need this over here to compare to things. So where do we have an F0, X F0 that is? F0, X FC. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I mean, it's an actual character. Which actually surprised me, and also that also makes sense why 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Huh? Was that? Apparently so. I think that looks like the ant symbol. Like the ampersand. Could also be the paragraph. No, that's the ant. Yeah, it's the ant symbol. Yes, Gucci. We are getting close. Fuck you and fuck you. Let's close this. Why is this one? Okay, just delete this, I guess. I definitely think offset is equals to that one U. Let's see what the offset is. The offset is that. Bytes per glyph. And bytes per glyph we're getting here. That's 16. There's 16 bytes per glyph, which also makes sense, correct? And also what so there are 2 zeros, a lot of 4 of those. What's C4? There's 3C, 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 FF, that, there, and F there. Yes. 72. Okay. 0. Okay, how many was in here? There was 0, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There's 16, 32 down here. 16, 32. Yeah, it is H. Why are we then like 16, 15, 16 plus 15, that is 31. Why are we 31 behind? Yeah, block? Oh shit. Byte equals to x. Let's see. Get the same results. Why is that a pointer? You can't tell me that that's a point. That's not a pointer. That's goddamn a pointer. That's because I forgot to actually add it. Yeah, so 0, 0, a lot of zeros, FF, all that. So yeah, it is correct. Yeah. Okay, let's see about this. That's 7 minus the whole that thing, which that thing also only should be. Was there another one that is also high? Yes. So yeah, width is 8. Alright, yeah, that's because we are checking for if it's, yeah, all that. Yeah. So at a maximum of 7, a maximum of 7, and then we're saying 7 minus a range from 0 to 7. We are from that over f print f auto script vfs debug bit equals all of that. Bit, we're gonna go down here. Then we can then do this. Let's see if this matches up with everything that we've gotten. I've got to do spaces. Let's delete this. A lot of things I forgot. Okay, all zeros there. That's an F. That's also an F. That is 3 and C. That's correct. That's another F. F, 3 and F. That's correct. And then F and then 3 here. So everything points to that should work, but seemingly it doesn't. Actually, if I really quickly remove most of these, actually we keep this one, but then remove most of these and just have this, then we should see the shape in the terminal. Okay, yeah, we can see it here. That's 8 by 16, correct. But it's scaled in. And also, when does A usually start? A in ASCII code. That was something like, capitalize please. 45 is 65. We do some simple calculator math. Where's my calculator down? We should say that 75 minus 1 divided by 16 is 4, correct? We can say 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. But I think that the way that we count is like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I should do we? Because if we would, then it's still offset by a further 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which actually does not make sense at all. At least, oh wait, 2 seconds. No, wait. It also wouldn't work on H. Because H's ASCII code is 72. We've said multiple times that H is 42 and has always been like that. So we need to know a further offset in some way, shape, or form. So yeah, this one is, what was that one? Bytes per row. 1 byte per row? Oh, one, yeah, that is 1 bit per row. 1 byte per row. In theory, that is correct. Of course, the bytes per, what's it called? Yeah, bytes per glyph. That's of course 16, yes. Actually, one thing that we can test real quick is to check if, what happens if we try to print, let's just say 1. What's the offset then? Because the offset should very much be 16, but should not be all zeros. Now, if I give it a notch with 8 bytes to do that, Oh, we begin to see something. 0C, 0C, okay. We begin to see something. That also may resemble a face. If we do 7 instead, we need to start in the top right corner. That looks like something. But now it's then the question of, is this enough? What if we do... What if I do 0 real quick? And then I invert it. Again. Right? Because 0 should be all Fs. If we don't see all Fs, then there's something wrong. Okay, we've done something. Is the correct thing? No. Let's try to delete the offset. Hello to you. Okay. We get all the Fs. Now what goes wrong here? Something's amiss. So this is A2F0, offset 0, A2F0, offset 0, A2F0, offset 0. We've written it down. A300. What was it before again? Can't even remember. Holy shit. Just try to really quickly do this. I'm actually going to be writing it down. Holy shit. And here. Now, these two compare to each other. That is 16, I can already tell that. But we seem to still be in the big one's territory, pretty much. I really could do 32 here instead. I think this is 1. Then we get that character plus the next one. No, wait, huh? Wait, so it was correct? Oh. Let's try to do 2 instead. Let's also really quickly invert it again. Back to where it was before. Now everything is inverted. To the correct version now. 0, 0, 0. 3F, 3F, C0, C0. 3F, 3F, C0, C0. FC, FC, 0, F, 0, 3, 0, 3. FC, FC, 0, 3, 0, 3. So the data gets it correctly, but everything else doesn't. What if I really boost it? Just like there's 2 on each of these. Hmm. Not quite what I'd hoped for, but okay. Hmm. Why doesn't it? Why don't you work? It can't be that one. Yeah, what the hell is fucking happening? Just seconds. Let me just check something. That one has the rightmost one has more pixels compared to the leftmost one. And it seems to know that everything should also be in grids like this, but also doesn't do anything about it. The plot thickens. Let's just try to do this. Okay. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're the same. They're the same width. They have the same width. It actually goes from a fucking mic. Damn. Uh, 2. Damn, yeah, it actually goes through it. Damn. All zeros. Huh. And the plot thickens. Uh, here we just. Hmm. What if I do 8 here? Just like right now, it's just like just try to do something. Oh, something happened. We went down the whole image. This is the right side. Okay. New thinking. What if we make... What if we made this a UN16? Then we need to minus by 15. And this one needs to be times 2. Well, yes, this is of course a UN16 pointer. What else should it be? Squish. Oh shit, it's squished. If we actually don't do this, what will then happen? Then we get 2 halves. Okay. If we do this, yeah, of course, then we'll just get that. You know what? No, we should do probably times row plus 1. If we do this, well then we get a line. But still 2 things on separate lines. Then no matter what, okay, okay, an idea. What if we make a colon offset, right? At the end of each of these, we make it be set to this. So that thing, wherever colons is being used, I want to use it here, for example. Like, I don't know if this is going to work, but it's worth a shot, I guess. Call it. And I should probably, a better idea is to actually do plus equals here. With height for each glyph. thinking a little bit. Squished. I love when they're just squished. I don't fucking know. What the hell is wrong here? I think that's going to be it. I don't know why this ain't working. See all. Goodbye. I can't. Appreciate to people coordinates. Do that, do that. Oh. Wait a minute. First of all, why don't I do this real quick? Nothing out of the ordinary as of right now. The thing that's still pissing me off is that it's using the same byte still. Which I don't want. Let's do 31 here. Jump directly to 31. We get 0. Okay. Can't expect it, maybe. A little bit. What if we modulo this to be only 8? Then of course still get this only. 32. And we increase it by that. Same. Alright. I think it could of course also just be this. Because like I have some macros somewhere. Precisely do this for me. Utilities binary. We can say bit.get from byte and the bit that we want to get related to colon. Why did that just flip? Byte over by colon. Hello. Or over by colon. So that means that when it's 0, we need colon to be inverted. Which we can do by saying the max value minus colon. Yeah, we got that then. What if we double the max value? So we get 0. Out. What if we do it with 8? I don't know what he's talking about. Anyways, well, what if we make it 8? Then we light it over by a bit. And here, we get 1 bit of everything. Minus, what if we do colon minus whatever the fuck it is? What the hell is that? It begins to go over there. Okay. What if we just take the expansion right here and then just do this? Just like no hand holding. I think that this is the bytes is switched swapped over until we inevitably hit 0. Okay. I don't fucking know. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. May you all have this day, and I will see you all later. I'm Rich Quitting. Goodbye.